Hey troops, Xendor here, and today I am officially announcing a change in my OC. Those who have seen my older videos will probably know that my character is inspired by the Star Wars species known as the Zabrak. If you don't know who they are, think Darth Maul. However, I have been working on making some changes, and I think now is a good time to introduce the first of them. But before I do that, how about I explain the origins of Xendor the Zabrak? This is Clone Wars Adventures, a game created by Sony Online Entertainment as a spin-off of the beloved show Star Wars The Clone Wars, with minigames like dueling, racing, and an adventure mode where you could encounter some of the enemies from the show. I began playing this immediately when it was released. It actually was my first introduction to PC gaming. And this is Xendor Dawnburst. Outside of what species I wanted to play, I didn't really have an objective for what I wanted the character to look like. So I just began scrolling through options and ended up with this. And boy was I excited. Clone Wars Adventures was a lot of fun for my first PC experience. The lightsaber duels were quite a fun activity, challenging your reaction timing against both NPCs and other players. Another of my favorite game modes was speeder racing. There were several other minigames, but I couldn't find any video files of those out of all of those that I recorded. Speaking of which, another feature that I found really exciting was the in-game recording software, which I used to record a fair number of videos. The adventure mode was an awesome addition to the game. First introduced was the planet of Umbara, with a major base, a band of Trandoshan pirates, and a wandering rain corps. Later, after Darth Maul's return in Clone Wars, a Sith temple was added into the game, where Maul and his brother Savage Opress acted as the leaders and final bosses in the raid. Later came Felucia with their droid army, and lastly Karlak, where you could engage the Mandalorian terror organization Death Watch. However, things quickly fell apart for the game. For each time new villains were added to the game, the old ones were weakened and players were buffed, to the point where bosses which originally needed to be teamed suddenly could be soloed. And that wasn't the only plague to befall Clone Wars Adventures, as glitches began spreading across the adventure mode, the most common being a trail of cosmetic vehicles. And the game had only been out for 3 years. Not long after I quit the game, Sony Online Entertainment officially announced they would be shutting down the game. It didn't even survive 4 years. During the last few months of me playing Clone Wars Adventures, my friends introduced me to Minecraft. I then decided to make a skin based on my Clone Wars character, sharing the name and everything. The rest is pretty much history. We've been playing on Empire Minecraft for years. We've played on minigame servers like Mineplex and Hypixel. And then I started this channel. And that's the origin of Xendor the Zabrak. Not an impressive video, I understand, but still one I wanted to explain where he came from before I introduce his replacement. Well, troops, this has been nice. Now, allow me to introduce Xendor the Mandalorian. And now, a compilation of clips from Clone Wars Adventures. It was a game that I really enjoyed playing back when it wasn't all bugged out, and I had a lot of fun times, so I did save a lot of them, and I hope you enjoy what I have. Thank you, troops, for watching. I will see you all later.